welcome to Garden Bound. In today's video, we're diving into the exciting and rewarding process of growing an avocado tree from a seed. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this guide will walk you through each step, from preparing the seed to caring for your new avocado plant. Growing an avocado from seed is not only a fun and educational project, but also a great way to add a beautiful, lush plant to your home. Plus, with patience and proper care, you might even be able to harvest your own avocados in the future. We'll cover everything you need to know, including germinating the seed, transplanting the seedling, and providing long-term care to ensure your avocado tree thrives. Let's get started on this green adventure, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more gardening tips, and share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. The first step in growing an avocado from seed is preparing the seed itself. Start by selecting a ripe avocado, as an underripe fruit may have an immature seed that won't germinate properly. Once you've enjoyed the avocado, carefully remove the seed without cutting or damaging it. Clean the seed thoroughly under running water to remove any remaining fruit residue, which can prevent mold and bacterial growth during germination. It's crucial to identify the top and bottom of the seed. The top is the slightly pointed end, and the bottom is the flat end. The bottom end is where roots will emerge, while the top end will sprout the stem. Properly preparing the seed is essential for successful germination, so take your time to ensure it is clean and ready for the next steps. Once your avocado seed is prepared, the next step is germinating it. One popular method is the toothpick method. Begin by inserting 3 to 4 toothpicks into the seed at a slight angle, spaced evenly around its circumference, roughly halfway between the top and bottom. These toothpicks will act as supports to suspend the seed over a glass of water. Carefully position the seed so that the flat, broader end is submerged in water while the pointed end remains above the surface. Place the seed in a glass filled with water, ensuring that about an inch of the bottom is underwater. It's crucial to keep the seed stable, so make sure the toothpicks are securely anchored and the seed is balanced. Position the glass in a sunny spot, such as a south-facing windowsill, where it can receive plenty of indirect light. If you don't have a suitable windowsill, you can place the glass under a grow light. Change the water every 2 to 3 days to keep it fresh and prevent mold or bacteria from forming, which can inhibit germination. Make sure to maintain the water level to keep the bottom of the seed submerged throughout the process. If you notice any discoloration or cloudiness in the water, it's a sign that it needs to be changed immediately. Alternatively, you can germinate the seed directly in soil. Fill a small pot with well-draining potting mix, ideally a blend that includes sand or perlite to enhance drainage. For example, a mix of 70% potting soil and 30% perlite works well. Plant the seed halfway into the soil with the top half exposed. The flat, broader end should be buried in the soil while the pointed end sticks out. Water the soil thoroughly until it is evenly moist, but be careful not to overwater. To avoid waterlogging, ensure that the pot has drainage holes. Place the pot in a warm, sunny location, ensuring it receives indirect sunlight, like a spot near a window that gets filtered light throughout the day. Whichever method you choose, patience is key. It can take anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks for the seed to crack open and for roots and a stem to begin emerging. During this period, keep the water level consistent in the glass or ensure the soil remains moist but not waterlogged in the pot. Monitoring the seed closely during this germination phase will set the stage for a healthy avocado plant. Look for signs of germination, such as the seed splitting open and a small root emerging from the bottom. Once the stem reaches several inches in height and leaves start to develop, your avocado seedling is ready for the next stage of growth. As your avocado seed begins to germinate and a stem starts to emerge, it's important to provide the right care to ensure healthy growth. If you're using the toothpick method, regularly check the water levels in your glass to ensure that the bottom of the seed remains submerged. This is crucial for maintaining the moisture the seed needs to continue growing. Change the water every 2 to 3 days to keep it fresh and prevent mold or bacteria from forming, which can be harmful to the developing plant. Make sure the glass is in a sunny spot, such as a windowsill, to provide the necessary light for the seedling. If your home doesn't get enough natural light, consider using a grow light to provide the necessary illumination. If you've planted the seed in soil, it's important to maintain consistent moisture. Check the soil daily and water it lightly when the top inch feels dry to the touch. Avoid overwatering, as soggy soil can lead to root rot. The goal is to keep the soil evenly moist, but not waterlogged. A good way to check for moisture is to stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels dry, it's time to water. When the stem reaches about 6 inches tall, it's time to prune it back to about 3 inches. Use clean, sharp scissors or pruning shears to make a clean cut. This pruning might seem counterintuitive, but it encourages the plant to develop a stronger root system and promotes bushier growth, resulting in a healthier plant in the long run. Make sure to sterilize your pruning tools with rubbing alcohol before making any cuts to prevent the spread of disease. Once the stem has regrown to about 6, 8 inches, and several leaves have formed, your avocado seedling is ready for transplantation into a pot. Choose a pot with good drainage holes to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom, which can cause root rot. A terracotta pot with multiple drainage holes is ideal. Fill the pot with a well-draining potting mix. A mix formulated for houseplants or one that combines potting soil with a sand or perlite to enhance drainage is ideal. Carefully remove the seedling from its current container. To do this, gently squeeze the sides of the pot to loosen the soil, then turn the pot upside down while supporting the seedling with your hand and let it slide out. Be gentle to avoid damaging the delicate roots. Place the seedling into the new pot, positioning it so that the root system is fully covered with soil while leaving the top half of the seed exposed above the soil line. This exposure is important as it allows the seed to continue providing nutrients to the growing plant. Transplanting your avocado seedling into a larger pot is a crucial step for its continued growth and health. Choose a pot that has good drainage holes to prevent water from accumulating and causing root rot. For example, a terracotta pot with multiple drainage holes is ideal as it allows excess water to escape easily. Fill the pot with a well-draining soil mix, which can be achieved by combining potting soil with sand or perlite to enhance drainage. A good mix might be 70% potting soil and 30% perlite or coarse sand. This mix ensures that water flows through the soil quickly, preventing waterlogging while still retaining enough moisture for the roots. Carefully remove the avocado seedling from its current container. Gently squeeze the sides of the pot or use a small trowel to loosen the soil around the edges. Turn the pot upside down, supporting the seedling with your hand, and let the plant slide out. Be gentle to avoid damaging the delicate roots. Place the seedling into the new pot, ensuring that the root system is fully covered with soil while leaving the top half of the seed exposed above the soil line. This exposure is important as it allows the seed to continue providing nutrients to the growing plant. After transplanting, water the plant thoroughly to help it acclimate to its new environment. Water until you see excess water draining out of the bottom holes, ensuring the soil is moist but not waterlogged. Position the pot in a sunny location where the plant can receive plenty of bright, indirect sunlight. A south-facing window or a spot that gets at least 6 hours of sunlight a day is ideal. Over time, monitor the plant for any signs of stress or nutrient deficiency, such as yellowing leaves or stunted growth, and adjust care as needed. If the plant shows signs of needing more nutrients, consider using a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer every few weeks during the growing season. By providing a suitable environment and consistent care, your avocado seedling will continue to develop into a healthy, thriving plant. Regularly check the moisture level of the soil and adjust your watering schedule accordingly. Once your avocado seedling is established in its pot, providing long-term care is essential for its continued growth and eventual fruit production. Avocado plants thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, so place your pot in a sunny location, such as near a south-facing window. Regular watering is crucial. Keep the soil consistently moist but not waterlogged, allowing the top inch of soil to dry out between waterings. Overwatering can lead to root rot, so ensure the pot has adequate drainage. Fertilizing your avocado plant is also important. Use a balanced fertilizer during the growing season, typically spring through early fall, to provide essential nutrients. A fertilizer high in nitrogen will support leafy growth, while phosphorus and potassium promote root and flower development. Monitoring your plant for pests and diseases is another critical aspect of long-term care. Common pests include spider mites and aphids, which can be controlled with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Regularly inspect the leaves and stems for any signs of pests or disease, such as discolored spots or wilting. Pruning is also beneficial for maintaining a healthy shape and encouraging bushier growth. Trim back any leggy or overcrowded branches to allow better air circulation and light penetration. As your avocado plant grows, you may need to repot it into a larger container to accommodate its expanding root system. Choose a pot that is one size larger and follow the same transplanting steps to ensure the plant remains healthy. With patience and consistent care, your avocado tree will continue to thrive and, if conditions are right, may eventually flower and produce fruit. Keep in mind that avocados grown from seed can take several years to bear fruit and may not produce the same quality of avocados as the parent fruit. Avocado trees grown from seed can take anywhere from 5 to 13 years to bear fruit, and some may never produce fruit at all, or may produce avocados that are different from the parent fruit. To increase the chances of fruiting, provide optimal growing conditions, plenty of sunlight, well-draining soil, and consistent watering. Regularly feeding your avocado tree with a balanced fertilizer, particularly one formulated for fruiting plants, can promote flowering and fruit development. Pruning is also important as it helps maintain the tree's shape and encourages the growth of lateral branches, which can bear more flowers and fruit. Additionally, ensure that your tree is protected from extreme temperatures and frost, as these can hinder fruit production. In some cases, hand pollination can help if your tree is flowering but not setting fruit, especially if it's an indoor plant or grown in an area with limited natural pollinators. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases and address any issues promptly to keep your tree healthy and productive. When growing avocados from seed, it's important to be aware of and avoid common mistakes that can hinder your plant's growth and health. One of the most frequent errors is overwatering or underwatering the plant. Avocado seedlings require consistent moisture, but waterlogged soil can lead to root rot, while dry soil can stress the plant and stunt its growth. Ensure your pot has adequate drainage and monitor the soil's moisture levels closely. Another mistake is providing inadequate lighting. Avocado plants thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, and insufficient light can cause leggy growth and poor development. Place your plant near a sunny window or use grow lights if necessary. Using the wrong type of soil is also a common pitfall. Avocados need well-draining soil, so a mix of potting soil and sand or perlite is ideal. Heavy, compacted soils can retain too much water and suffocate the roots. Additionally, neglecting to prune your avocado plant can lead to weak, spindly growth. Regular pruning encourages a bushier, more robust plant and improves air circulation, which helps prevent diseases. Failing to protect your avocado plant from pests and diseases is another common mistake. Regularly inspect your plant for signs of pests such as spider mites or aphids, and treat infestations promptly with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Diseases like root rot and fungal infections can be minimized by proper watering practices and maintaining good air circulation around the plant. Lastly, not being patient enough can be a significant mistake. Avocado trees grown from seed take several years to mature and may not produce fruit for 5 to 13 years, if at all. Understanding that this is a long-term project and enjoying the process of nurturing your plant is crucial. By avoiding these common mistakes and providing proper care, you can increase the chances of growing a healthy and potentially fruit-bearing avocado tree. And there you have it, a comprehensive guide on how to grow an avocado tree from seed. From preparing the seed and germinating it, to transplanting the seedling and providing long-term care, we've covered all the essential steps to help you succeed in this rewarding gardening project. Remember, patience and consistent care are key to nurturing a healthy avocado plant. Whether you're aiming for a beautiful indoor plant or hoping to eventually harvest your own avocados, the journey is both educational and fulfilling. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Garden Bound for more gardening tips and tricks, and share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video.